everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Cowboys going up against the Browns. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
Larry, the Cavaliers may have lifted the local championship drought, but there's another team who'd like a little of that success, and that's the Browns as we come to you from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. They'll come out in the pistol. They run with a rookie. Here's Elliott. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Here's Prescott. Going right side, he has Witten. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
A first down carry by Elliott across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's the offense, and I don't know what more you can say at this point in his career about Jason Witten.
You just give him full respect. This is a guy who knows how to do everything on the football field. Not just catch the ball, but huge in the run game with his blocking at the line of scrimmage.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now Prescott finding time. He dumps off to Morris. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Hassan Ridgeway, the rookie out of Texas, in there to drop him. And that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A dump off to Elliott. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So a 3rd and 8. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. Now 4th down. Now the 6-year man, Chris Jones, on to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Now the 3rd-year man from Alabama State, Isaiah Crowell. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The starters for the Cleveland Browns, and let's discuss the tight end, Gary Barnidge. Sometimes he can get overlooked.
I love how he emerged in 2015. We had a scouting report on him that said he was a good blocker, dependable receiver, but no stardom at all. Had a 1,000-yard season in 2015. No longer do we have those shackles on him at all. Gary Barnidge can play. It's a nice catch. There's no getting around it. The emergence of him has been nothing short of stunning, hasn't it?
Yeah, first 6 years, total 44 catches. Then at age 30 last year, he goes for 79.
Who says you don't get better with age?
They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
All right, now look at 56. Boom, 56. Gone. Let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And Barnidge has it on the right side. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. Set. Back there. Gone. Let's go.
They'll run for the 1st time with Johnson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And now the defense for Dallas.
Randy Gregory entered the league with people excited about his pass rushing skills. They continue to stay excited about his potential.
Now it's 2nd and 7.
Hurry up, here we go.
On 2nd down, Kessler over the middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, Gary Barnidge, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, Kessler. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. On to punt now, Britton Colquitt in his 7th season from Tennessee. Lucky Whitehead back deep for Dallas. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we've got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And a look at the defense now. Second down following the run. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Another pistol look here. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Prescott. He's going to rifle and got his man complete. And he's brought down after a good game. They practiced this all week. Pretty clear it paid off there. Threw it downfield, made it look relatively easy.
And it always comes a little bit easier when you've practiced it and tuned things up and you're confident in what you're doing now. They felt very, very good about their plan, and we saw the execution because the confidence of the players was there.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Come on, let's go! Ohio!
Here's Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll look to throw here. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Nine-yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down.
Ohio! Ohio, let's go!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They come up in an offset eye. Now it's Morris. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one incomplete. And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Ten-yard penalty there on first down, so now 1st and 20. They come out here in the eye.
Let's go!
Williams, the man in motion left. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
Ohio! Ohio! Here we go! Brand 38!
back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. One man in the backfield, Elliott.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They run with Morris. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
They come up in an offset eye. Now a toss play. It's Morris. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
They'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So after slogging through a scoreless first quarter, we have action on the scoreboard. A field goal makes it 3-0.
Well, with these two offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates, but I doubt that's the last scoring we're going to see.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Let's go. Leopard. Leopard. Gone.
They go back to the air here after the INT. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll give the Browns a 1st down. quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And some space here. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards on the ground. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
All right, here we go.
From the red zone now, first down. Here's Kessler. This is complete to Hawkins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Hurry up, here we go. Clean. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now. Lucky 19.
First and goal from the 5. After the penalty, it's Crowell. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. A fake to Crowell. Now it's Kessler. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Leopard. Leopard. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Murray's kick is up and good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses we talk to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they're going to speed things up here. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Now Prescott.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So pass interference, partner with all the rule changes. It is hard to be a defender in the pass game.
Brandon, is tough in college. It's a lot harder in the NFL. You can't touch him after 5 yards downfield. You can't touch him while the ball's not in the air. You can't touch him at all until the ball is at the receiver's hands. Very difficult to be a defender in today's NFL.
Here
play fake here on first down. He's got time. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Lucky Whitehead is intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. One back is Morris.
Let's go. 1, 2,
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left.
Let's go. Bryant 38.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Now Kessler on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this one is right down the middle. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see you in the postgame. We're ready to get to the 3rd quarter. This is taken at his 4. Back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. A 1st down throw for Kessler. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
All right, so 1st down, 5 yards to go.
Here we go now.
The handoff, running left, Crowell. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Cleveland first.
In my book, that's running the ball well but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it second down. And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go. Over.
On 2nd down, here's Crowell. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Kessler. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Set. Blue, landed.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Back 99, Philly, here we go. Hurry up, here we go. No, Jack, Patriot. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56.
On 1st down, Kessler throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Green 39.
Now Kessler on 2nd down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all this.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. A first-time Pro Bowler in 2015, Sean Lee, in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal.
3-19. No. Check. Patriots. Watch it now, Barney. Over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Duke Johnson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense.
Ohio, let's go.
The play clock's running down.
Let's go.
Here's Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden, with it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Kessler. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a third down. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion.
Here we go now.
On third down, Crowell. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He'll have the win at his back here in the fourth quarter. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the fourth.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down. Play clock winding down.
Here we go.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Alfred Morris that time. And it's 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's go.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll look to throw here. He's got a man. It's Williams. Give him 8 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Fresh set of downs here.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Come on, let's go. What? Ohio.
They'll look to throw again. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
That's a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong. He's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
Let's go. What? Black round.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Flex round. Flex
One
round.
back is
Flex round.
Morris.
Flex round. Here we go. White, London. White, London. Flex round. Flex round.
Now a play fake here on first down. He dumps off to Morris. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Here's Morris. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
This is Coleman with a grab. It's a gain of 20 that time, and it's good enough for a Cleveland first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. And he's going to fight his way forward here. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Set. Black 99 Philly. Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Now Kessler on second down. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Another pistol look here. Running left is Crowell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Crowell with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Drops it underneath to Elliott. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And he got it done in the passing game on that play. It was almost like a run because he caught it right around the line of scrimmage. Either way, he got a big chunk of yards after making the catch.
Here's Prescott. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Now Prescott, and his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Play action, they'll throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play action pass and completing it.
Looking to throw. He's going to let. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on first down, they did that plus 3.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.